Hola my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. My name is Pinky and teaching you witchcraft and tarot is what I do. For those of you guys returning, welcome back my loves. Let's get into this reading. This is going to be for all 12 zodiac signs. We're going to begin here with Scorpio as it is Scorpio season. So for all you Scorpios out there, happy brightest of blessings. Let's get into it. Let's see what your sign can expect. Let's see what's coming to your sign. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? We're going to begin here with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what Scorpio, what you need to know at this point in time. Let's get into it. Let's see what is coming, what is unfolding for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you guys are interested in any of my personal services, whether it's consultations, readings, or personalized spell work, you can find all of that on the link below. You can also find our journals, shadow book, manifestation books, all of that on the description box below. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know at this point in time. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's see what Scorpio needs to know at this point in time. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So for some of you guys, internalizing, it's about going within. There is a turnaround of a situation that is unfolding for a lot of you Scorpios out there. So again, with the Hermit, I feel like you guys are being pushed to really go within. Whatever situations you guys are currently going through with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, you guys have the tenacity, the courage to move on from that and to turn around the situation, as we do have the Wheel here. Again, I really want to almost highlight what they're telling you here with the Hermit, Queen of Cups, which is your energy, Scorpio, and the Wheel. Things are turning, they're going to be turning around, and they're going to be turning around in your favor. But you have to be very conscious of your way of thinking, or basically what you're calling into your life has everything to do with the way you're perceiving things or how you're experiencing it in the moment. So what they're telling you here is there is a new beginning that is unfolding for a lot of you Scorpios out there with the Ace of Wands here, and much cause for celebration. Like I said, they're highlighting a turnaround of a situation. So for a lot of you guys, this is going to be very different depending on what it is that you're going through, what you're experiencing right now at this point in time. They're telling you that situation is definitely going to turn around for the betterment of you. And it'll give you or put you in a position of being able to start new, or being able to start fresh, or being able to start something new, a new beginning here. But again, I feel like you'll start to pick up momentum. You'll start to really embody your empowerment. And it starts with your conscious mind. It starts with how you know, what you're telling yourself, what you keep repeating yourself. So for a lot of you guys, if you guys are going through, as an example, you know, financial difficulty, what they're telling you is stop focusing on the difficulty, and try the best you can to redirect that energy towards excitement, because the possibilities are endless here. If it's a relationship or some type of connection where you feel like there's a bit of fear because you feel like the person has moved on, the situation is going to be turning around, and there's going to be communication that happens. But again, if you want it to happen progressively quick, get out of your own way, get out of your head, know and understand that you have the power within yourself, that you are, or you possess all the qualities, all the attributes, everything that it is that you assume or think your perception of that other person could want or need. You possess that. And understanding this is going to empower you and help you to really find within you the power to be able to manifest or to draw into your life whatever it is that you're trying to draw in as quickly as possible with no delays. So it starts with your mind. It starts with the way you're seeing things or the way you're perceiving. Sometimes, like I said, it's important for us to get out of our own way. sometimes we are our worst enemy, right? When we overthink, when we overanalyze, when we are trying everything to read between the lines, what they're telling you is stop overanalyzing. Stop, again, if it's a job or finances, stop worrying about how it's going to come about, because that's not your business. Your business is to know clearly and concisely what it is that you want in order for you to be able to experience that. And the only way to do so is, again, with the way you're seeing things or the way you're perceiving. So there is a need for you to see things from a different point of view, from a different perspective. Detachment is important. The Hermit is about that. It's about reconnecting with ourselves, detaching from the outside world. So again, whatever it is that you're trying to draw in, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest right now, Scorpio, you're so connected to it, you're so emotionally invested in it that you're becoming your worst enemy by creating those blockages that are not there. So again, detach. You know, one of the things I tell clients when I'm doing personalized spell work for them is keep yourself busy, put your energy and effort towards other things so that the energy can flow organically and without a hiccup, you know? So again, get out of your own way, Scorpio. All right, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this point in time? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, here we go, Saggy. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this point in time? All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles as a general energy speaks about being able to reap what we've sowed, whether it's good or positive or negative. But the Seven of Pentacles is also connected to a bit of the past. So there's a reflection about the past. There's a reflection about decisions that have been made in the past. With the Hermit here and the Seven of Cups, there's internalizing going on within you where you're trying to come to a conclusion or make some type of decision. And I see you guys walking away from something that's kept you stagnant or has kept you put, not really experiencing much growth or momentum. But I feel you guys coming out of that energy and walking away from things that are no longer serving you. More than anything, you're making a decision to walk away from something that you've been maybe putting a lot of effort or maybe sacrificing a little too much. You're walking away from that, and it's almost like I don't even feel like you're making that decision to walk away. I feel like the universe is going to be putting you in circumstances and situations where you gotta think for yourself, Sagittarius, or you gotta think about yourself or put yourself first. So it's unforeseen circumstances where you're kind of, in essence, being forced to think for yourself, almost like it's giving me very much the energy of survival mode. But it's circumstances that put you in a situation or in a predicament where you have to learn to choose yourself. And the moment you start to do this, everything starts to open up for you, my lovely Sagittarians. With the Empress and the Two of Wands, a lot of expansion, a lot of new opportunities. For some of you guys, this could be in connection to a relationship or some type of partnership where in the past, the person that you were dealing with hasn't given you the structure, the stability you've been wanting. And you're almost being forced to experience situations that make you feel like you're coming to the realization, okay, at this point, I need to start thinking for myself. At this point, I can no longer think about that person or that partner because it's affecting you on a deep personal level where, like I said, you're being forced to choose yourself. And in doing this, it's almost like the universe is going to start to create distancing between you and this person or between you and people that are not good for you. And in doing this, what's happening is that you're walking towards your purpose. You're walking towards your path, the path you should be on, Sagittarius, where you start to experience unexpected blessings. And take that as a green light. If you are coming out of a relationship, or if you are walking away from someone, the moment you start to see unexpected blessings come in, see that as your sign that that person that you've been holding on to for so long is not for you, and they've stumped your growth. And the moment you start to create distance, or the moment you start to basically choose yourself, you start to see all of this expansion. You start to see all this growth, all these blessings, financial opportunities, career opportunities. For others of you, love opportunities where you're being treated, or a person's coming in and giving you the treatment that you've been begging for with this other person, and they're freely giving that to you. So it's almost like the moment you start to choose yourself, the moment you start to stand on business when it comes to you, blessings start to come in. And I want you to take that as a validation that the universe is telling you you're on the right path, Sagittarius. All right, my loves. All right, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys can get notified of the most recent videos going up. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? What are the messages that you have here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go, Cappies. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that you need to know at this very moment in time? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck. I am not surprised one bit. I did last week a reading for Capricorns, and the Magician came out as an energy. What this is indicating to me is that you guys are at the cusp of massive expansion. This could be expansion in the physical realm. For some of you guys, this could be expansion of your mind, the deeper knowing, the deeper understanding. You are understanding, or you will be understanding, Capricorn, that you are the magician, that you are the creator of your experiences in your life. How is this going to unfold for you? For a lot of you guys, it's going to be very different. But what I'm seeing is you're being shown how you're able to attract, or how you're able to repulse things that you've been wanting or holding dear to. And you're realizing that you've been on this journey, or you've been on this path of like spiraling, and you're understanding truly on a deeper level the power of your mind. So it's, some of you guys are having spiritual awakenings. For others of you guys, you are experiencing synchronicities where you're realizing truly on a deeper level the power that you possess. Now with the Page of Pentacles here, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups, there is it's almost like there's this massive expansion when it comes to relationships and partnerships. With the Page of Pentacles, it's been a journey. It's been a process for a lot of you guys, but you have two aces here just in the spread. So there's new beginnings that are unfolding for a lot of you, where for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with a situation where perhaps you felt like the person you were dealing with doesn't necessarily want some type of higher commitment. For others of you, they come in hot and then they pull away, and then you're left with your head spinning, trying to figure out what exactly is going on, because there's been some type of resistance when it comes to commitment. And you're realizing that a lot of you guys have, in essence, embodied or created this idea of who you are that is very connected to the fear, in fact, of the commitment that you want. So again, you guys are going to start to experience a lot of synchronicities where you're realizing, shit, I am really attracting what I'm thinking. And the more you validate this, the more you start to align yourself to your purpose and to your desires. Meaning, you're not just saying this is what I want, you're embodying that. And it starts from within you. The moment you're able to really step into that power, Capricorn, the moment you realize you are the main character of your story, and everyone that shows up is a role that you've given to them. So again, if you've been dealing with a connection where there is authentic connection here, there is love here, but there's been almost like this tug and pull type of like fighting or resisting the connection. And it has everything to do with the energy that you are invoking or the energy that you are embodying. It's almost like that person is reflecting to you the fears that you hold on to very dearly. And again, the moment you start to realize the power that you have, you will start to notice that this person starts to warm up to you, starts to get closer to you, and is ready for that ultimate commitment here with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost like, what I'm hearing is for a lot of you guys, it's the yes, I want commitment, but when people ask you, do you want or are you looking for commitment, you're quick to say, oh, I'm fine alone, or I can do it on my own, or whatever. It's like you've been sending these two mixed signals, but you're understanding that it has a lot to do, what you're experiencing has a lot to do with what you've allowed. And at this point, you're being very certain about it. You're stepping into that power and you're kind of redirecting your energy. When you start to do this, you start to see your finances start to boom. You start to see that connection or that relationship start to deepen. You start to get to a point where commitment is brought to the table, or that conversation comes they bring that conversation about commitment, and you're realizing, it's almost like an aha moment, like, oh my God, I've been wanting this for so long, but maybe there was a part of me that was kind of rejecting it or fearing it. But now I'm ready to really embrace this, and I'm really ready to step into that energy and not be scared or not feel like I'm being judged, or whatever your situation is. I start to see a lot of momentum and a lot of growth when we talk about longevity, when we talk about commitments here. I really want to urge you, Capricorns, to, if you're hearing this message, I really want you guys to tell yourselves out loud, I allow myself to experience unconditional love, and I allow myself to give that unconditional love. By you doing this mantra is going to help you be basically open to receiving what your heart truly desires, without any glitches, without any blockages. Allow yourself, Capricorn, because you're worthy of it and deserving of it, my loves. All right, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius needs to know at this point in time? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Aquarius needs to know at this point in time? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you guys don't follow my other social medias, I highly encourage you guys to follow us on Instagram and Snapchat, as I'm very proactive on there with all of my followers. All right, here we go, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? All right, Aquarius, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, bottom of the deck, the 10 of Wands. You guys have been overburdened with, for some of you guys, it has a lot to do with your career and your finances. It's almost like the pressure is on, or you're literally feeling the pressure. For some of you guys, it's a little bit of struggling with the finances, or trying to struggle with finances, but you guys are at crossroads and it feels like you're at your wit's end. Now, what they're showing me is, again, what you don't see is you're at crossroads. And at this point in time, you need to be clear and concise about what it is that you want. For some of you guys, this could be a connection, some type of relationship with the person that you've been dealing with, where you've been prolonging a situation that needs to be addressed. So for some of you guys, it's that you're feeling rejected, or you're feeling like the person is not really putting any type of effort in the connection. And you keep telling yourself what you need to do, yet you refuse to take action towards that, whether it's to bring some type of conclusion or some type of end to this connection. But I see you guys in the unfolding. What I'm seeing here is you really stepping into your power, Aquarius, and being completely honest about what it is that you want and being unapologetic about it. I see you guys creating a lot of boundaries. So for some of you guys, you've been struggling with that. It could be with relationships. It could be with partnerships. It could be with friends, with family. It's like there has been this progressive wall coming down. Your defense is coming down, and it's made people feel very comfortable. Whereas right now you're being reminded you need to be, you need to stand on business when it comes to your boundaries, or when it comes to what you expect from others or other connections. And again, I see you guys having, or kind of being forced to having to speak up. But the moment you do, you're really taking your power back. You're standing on business. Like I said, you're not hesitating about being clear and concise and to the point of what it is that you want and what it is that you expect. And this is something that's been long in the making. For some of you guys, what I'm hearing is the scenario of putting a lot of effort, a lot of energy, going above and beyond at work and not being appreciated, not speaking up about it. At this point, you're realizing, you know what? I'm doing what 2 or 3 other people should be doing, and I'm handling it all. And why the fuck am I doing this? If I'm not being, appreciated at work, I'm going to kind of stop overdoing and let people figure out their shit. And by you doing this, what's happening is that pressure is coming off of you, and it's falling on the people that it should have fell on a long time ago. So people are, again, seeing your boundaries, seeing that, you know what, Aquarius is not fucking around anymore. You want that raise, you want that, higher position. You've been putting the effort towards that. Why haven't they brought that to the table? And the moment you start to pull back, or the moment you stop overdoing, they start to see really how much you've been doing. So there is a standing your ground. There is an understanding of what you bring to the table. And this could be, like I said, with connections, with relationships, with anything that you're dealing with right now. But what they're saying is that you're at crossroads, and you're about to take your power back in standing on business and not fucking around anymore, and not allowing people to, entertain you, or distract you, I should say. If it's a relationship or connection with the person, randomly disappears, and then all of a sudden they come back and send stupid texts to, not address the fact that they've been gone, but almost like picking up where the conversation left off. And you're like, hey, are we not going to address the fact that you didn't communicate within a week or something? Like, the fuck, what's been going on? Like, you're kind of holding people accountable to their actions. And again, I feel that brings a lot of empowerment to you and a lot of respect. People start to see you in a different light. Aquarius, they see you more assertive of yourself. Therefore, Aquarius, someone not to be fucked with. They start to respect you more. So again, step in that power, lean towards that, Aquarius. All right, moving on. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know at this point in time? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with my Pisces out there. What is coming towards Pisces? What is it that they need to know at this point in time? What is it that they need to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you guys. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. New beginning unfolding for a lot of you guys when it comes to love and romance. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, as I just pulled out cards that Aquarius had. All right, so for a lot of you guys, Pisces, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups as a general energy does speak to me about the universe aligning you and bringing to you people, circumstances or situations that make you feel very supported right now. So this could be, as an example, if you're going through a difficulty when it comes to relationships. This is finding comfort in friends or family members that are there supporting you and guiding you through this process. For others of you, it's you walking away from a situation where you feel like you've gone above and beyond. At this point, either they show you that they mean business or you're walking away. And in doing that, what's happening is that your struggles when it comes to love and romance are quickly coming to an end. For some of you guys, it could be that you've tried to put effort and energy and it's just hasn't been working out. At this point, you're exhausted. And at this point, you're kind of being pushed to think for yourself or to put your needs above others. Where in the past, maybe you've gone above and beyond for other people or for your partner. And it's kind of like the universe is forcing you to be more aware of what it is that you want, Pisces, of what it is that you deserve, of what it is that you're settling for, or what it is that you're not asking for. So either way, there is a shift that's happening where you're understanding that you're valuable. You're understanding that you are worthy. You're understanding that I deserve to expect or ask of this from my partner. And if they, care for me, they're going to meet that need. And if they don't, at this point, you're no longer going to be entertaining anything that is draining your energy. So for a lot of you guys, I'm seeing boundaries being put. For others of you, there's an ultimatum when it comes to a connection or a relationship. And it's because what I'm hearing is you're tired. So this could be you're mentally, emotionally, or physically tired of dealing with people's, not taking accountability for anything. And again, as you start to step into this power, what's happening is you're ending the cycle of settling. Because for some of you guys, there is a great connection that's coming through with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. This is a new beginning. A new beginning that will lead you to emotional fulfillment. Or a person that meets the standards or that meets your love language that is going to be very effortless in this connection. But again, you have to be okay with closing cycles that are no longer, you're done, you've graduated, you've passed this. You could have been holding on to someone that you've known for a long time. It's not for you. But I see you guys realizing that and being able to be okay with walking away because you've done what you have to do and your conscience is clear. So again, I'm seeing boundaries be put. I'm seeing ultimatums or a conversation of an ultimatum coming through for some of you guys when it comes to a connection where they either get with the program or you're going to show them the door. All right, Pisces. Moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Aries needs to know at this point in time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Aries needs to know at this point in time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Aries. All right, here we go, Aries. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. I almost said 10 of Cups. All right, we have the Tower here. Wow, wow, wow. This alone. The Tower and the Magician with the 5 of Swords, the Fool card, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and 9 of Cups. So for a lot of you, Aries, you're experiencing a lot of transformational energy here. This is massive. This is major For some of you guys, it's going to feel more like going through some type of crisis, feeling like the pressure is on. But the blessing in this is that sometimes life has to become chaotic in order for us to be able to fully experience that new beginning. Think of it this way. Sometimes there is an old building, right? And it is falling apart. And sometimes we need to literally disintegrate it so that we can build on a stronger foundation, on a new foundation. So again, I'm being shown for some of you guys experiencing a lot of massive transformations that are happening, but it's almost a feeling of like feeling that you're not in control of the situations. I don't want you to panic, Aries. Just understand that it is necessary at this point to bring the massive expansion that's coming to you, to get you to that higher timeline, to get you to that wish fulfillment, to get you to your happiness or what it is that you desire the most. With the Tower and the Magician, again, being able to embrace or being able to step into your power and literally transmutate the energies around you. With the Five of Swords, there's been a bit of an inner struggle going on. For some of you guys, it's trying to figure out what it is that you want at this point in your life. For some of you guys, you're making immense, huge decisions. The Tower is always something transformational. So as an example, it could be that you've been, you've been living in California and all of a sudden you've been feeling like there's a pressure, like there's this need, this desire to move outside the country or something. And things are going to start to unfold that are showing you, yes, this is the next step. Though it is massive and a major transformation, it is something that is necessary. So again, if you feel like you're not in control of certain situations, just know that it is the universe aligning you to guide you to what it is that is going to bring to you a lot of wish fulfillment. For some of you guys, like I said, it's making a massive decision, a decision that you've been struggling to either embrace or you've been suppressing. So what's coming to mind is kind of like having the desire or the want for something, but you've been so accustomed to living a certain way that for you to be able to experience that desire that you're wanting or that you're craving, it's going to take for you to completely change your daily routine or to change your lifestyle. So again, there's this inner struggle going on. However, I see you guys fully embracing and jumping in head first. Like, this is it. It's the perfect time. It's time for me. It's time. And I see you guys putting your fears aside. I see you guys fully diving into this new opportunity that is going to bring to you a lot, like I said, a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness, a lot of direction is what is unfolding for a lot of you guys. So again, whatever's happening on in your life right now, Aries, just know you will get through it and know that it's necessary. It's only preparing you to the path that you're meant to be on, or towards the path that you're meant to be on. All right, my loves, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on with Taurus? What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go, my lovely Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? Bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Wands. A bit of stress, a bit of burdens, or feeling like you're a little bit burdened. All right, so with the Two of Swords, I feel like what they're telling you, Taurus, is try the best you can for and I want to say the next coming 7 days, try the best you can to really have control of the way you think or how you're talking to yourself. And the reason I'm saying this is there is something that keeps repeating that is connected to the past or to someone from the past. And the reason why you keep experiencing these hiccups has a lot to do with the fact that you put a lot of energy or a lot of effort towards that, even if you're not aware of it. It's on a subconscious level. It's kind of like the scenario of when we look to the past, reminiscing about, like, as an example, the beautiful memories, right? Or a relationship that you could have had, and maybe it was the most stable relationship you ever had. So you keep reminiscing about it and feeling like that was the best that you've experienced, or whatever, in the beginning of that connection, whatever it was. So what's happening is that you're putting a lot of effort and energy towards the absence of that. So what you're doing is you're kind of calling in circumstances and situations that make you feel like, in fact, those were the best years of your life. So what they're telling you is you need to stop. If you're going to revisit the past, let it be something to revisit to remind you of the lessons that you learned, not reminisce about the beautiful aspects of it, because by you doing that, what's happening is that the universe is going to just echo back to you and keep putting you in positions that make you feel like, yes, those were the best times of your life. What they're showing me here is, again, and for some of you guys, it has to do with relationships and partnerships. Primarily it has to do with the fact that maybe you've convinced yourself, or maybe you felt like it's not working out, or like things don't really change in your romantic aspect, or it's almost the feeling of like dating the same people over and over. Again, there is a part of you that keeps bringing up those lessons, or that keeps attracting that type of energy. So you got to put more effort, be more mindful of the energy that you're putting out. Now, I do see for some of you guys, there's been endings when it comes to the past, or releasing yourself from some karmic cycle. There is a new beginning that is unfolding for a lot of you guys when it comes to relationships. And I do see a new connection building, and I see it happening more towards, I want to say, the middle of November going towards December. But here's the thing. I really want you guys to be mindful of the energy that you put, because for a lot of you Taurus, what they're showing me is that you have, for some of you guys, it's almost like when you start to deal with someone, there is like these fears attached to relationships or attached to connections that you kind of self-sabotage, or you kind of create blockages that are not there. And it has everything to do with your perspective in relationships and your perspective in love. So again, what's coming to mind is, what's that word? What is it called? Let me see if I can. I can't think of the word. It's almost like when you want something so bad that you obsess over it, right? And because we obsess over it and that's all we think about day and night, we're kind of drawing it in, right? But then the fears start to kick in, anxiousness. So there is something that has to do with anxiousness when it comes to relationships and partnerships. So for some of you guys, it could be that you start to feel a connection, and then you start to experience the anxiousness because you're already mentally thinking, I'm already having feelings for this person, or I'm already developing these feelings, and then you feel like you're not in control. So you start to put yourself in this anxiousness, basically anxious attachment anxiousness, or anxiousness attachment is what's coming to mind. So again, there is you need to learn to see things from a different perspective if you don't want to keep repeating the same cycle when it comes to connections, and when it comes to partnerships, or when it comes to relationships. If you're the type that every time you deal with someone, it just seems to fall apart, and you keep asking yourself, well, what is it about me that kind of pushes people away? It's not that you're pushing them away. It has more to do that you're putting out that signal of anxiousness, and therefore they're going to mirror back to you the same feeling. So they start to kind of mimic you, and that's what it's almost a validation to your brain, that it puts you in a position of feeling like you're not as in control of that connection as you really are. You just think you're not, because of that anxiousness that you need to either heal or that you need to really put effort towards being more mindful when you start to experience these triggers. Because for a lot of you guys, what I'm seeing is I do see a new connection coming in. However, I fear that there may be anxiousness attachment. And I feel it has everything to do with like losing control or feeling like you're not in control. That's what puts you in that anxiousness position or energy or vibration. The best way to deal with that is to remind yourself, whatever is in my control, I am capable of transmutating it and changing it. Whatever I am not capable of being able to control, that I surrender completely and let things unfold the way they must. Okay? It's about trusting the process, but it's also having faith in yourself, Taurus. All right, my loves, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to know at this point in time? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what is unfolding for Gemini. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Here we go, Gemini. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Gemini, what I'm getting immediately here with the Emperor, Two of Swords, and the Hanged Man, I want you guys to remember that you guys have more control than you actually think. So what's coming to mind is there's a lot of anxiousness or a lot of stress or worry. For some of you guys, this could be career-wise, this could be your finances, where you're really kind of, what's the word? A bit frustrated because you're not seeing momentum or you're not seeing the growth that you would want. However, what they're showing me is that you need to change the way you perceive your experience. So what's coming to mind is, as an example, if what you're looking for is to connect, right? Or to get, to have some type of emotional connection with someone, you need to change how you're accustomed to dealing with people. And what I mean by this is it has more to do with like shadow work type of thing. The moment you feel like there's a bit of stress or there's a bit of, frustration that you're dealing with, you put yourself immediately in this depressed mode. For some of you guys, you've been experiencing a bit of depression, but it has everything to do with the anxiety that you have about the future. So what Spirit is telling you is just trust the process. I know that it is difficult right now. I know that for some of you guys, you've been challenged. However, things are going to start to progressively change. You want it to change more drastically, more quicker, more effortlessly, then you need to put in the effort to be mindful of what you're drawing in. Be mindful of what you're thinking about 24/7. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, you guys have been going through this journey of trying to stabilize. For some of you guys, trying to stabilize connections. For others of you, trying to stabilize your status, your career, your finances. And though it's been a bit difficult, or for some of you guys, it's almost a situation of, I know that I need to stop doing something, but it's really hard to stop. So let me not stop and keep living the way I've been living. And let me complain about the difficulties of how much I'm struggling right now. So what Spirit is telling you is, you want change? Stop with the excuses. Start making those changes. You got to take action towards the things that you want. The moment you're able to fully embrace this, Gemini, and to understand that yes, you do have more control and more power than you actually think, you got to believe more in yourself. That's what it comes down to. That's what they're saying right here. With the Emperor card, having more faith and more trust in yourself and your strength and your possibilities, teaching yourself to see things from a different perspective, or perhaps thinking and focusing, or for some of you guys, visualizing yourself into what you want. The moment you're able to do this, you're going to tap into your highest energy. What's going to happen? Quick momentum starts to pick up. Blessings that are coming your way in alignment with what it is that you want. With the 9 of Wands, I feel for a lot of you guys, a lot of the things that you're currently struggling with has a lot to do with you either self-sabotaging or you putting yourself in a mentality that you genuinely, like at the bottom of your heart, you think that you're not capable of doing it, you're not capable of making that happen. So again, it's almost like the desire of when I get clients that tell me, you know, I really want a relationship, but they do everything they possibly can in their mind to convince themselves that maybe they're not meant to be happy. How are you going to draw in that happy relationship if in the bottom of your heart you genuinely believe you don't deserve it? It's the same thing with status. It's the same thing with finances. It's the same thing with financial stability. How can you feel, or I should say, how can you experience financial stability if you're often doubting every step of the process? For some of you guys, flat out, what I'm hearing is stop complaining, start doing. All right, my loves? All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, okay, too many cards. Let's see what's going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time for my lovely Cancers? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Too many cards, putting them back in. All right, let's see what's going on. Cancer, what is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to know? One more shuffle. Here we go. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on with you guys. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. New beginning, a new start. Probably at the cost of something ending for a lot of you guys. All right, so with the Fool card, there is a new beginning that you're going to be experiencing, Cancer. And here's the thing. What I'm seeing here with the 5 of Swords and the Tower, it's almost like you've been knowing certain changes that need to happen. For some of you guys, this could be in connection to relationships or the family dynamic or the people that are around you. There are certain changes that you've known are, I should say, there are changes that you've known you've needed to make, but have refused to do so. And what I'm seeing is that the universe is going to start to show you through actions those changes that need to happen. So this is putting you guys, for some of you guys, putting you guys in a predicament where you're kind of being forced to see people for who they truly are. For some of you guys, it is the revelation of people's true character. For others of you, it's realizing that someone has been leading you astray or has been pretending to be something that they're not, and you're finally being able to see them in their true light. And when this happens, or when this starts to unfold, for some of you guys, you're already experiencing this. And it's almost like you're kind of being forced to walk away from people or situations that are just keeping you stagnant. It's the scenario of when you're, praying to God for something, and God is giving you all the symbols, signals, and everything, and you're still refusing to see that. So what's happening is that I see the universe shaking shit up for you guys so that you guys can get it together, or so that you guys can make decisions about who the fuck is being kicked out of your life and who is going to maintain a certain place in your life. So I see you guys being more meticulous when it comes to deciding the people that you're giving energy and effort towards, and walking away from those that you're flat out going to be catching, that they're either deceiving, lying, or cheating. All right, my loves? All right, moving on. And Cancer, let me tell you something. What I'm hearing is do not try to force it to work. So if you guys are being revealed people's intentions and the masks are coming off, take it at face value and take it as that's the universe doing you a solid. They're showing you who you can and cannot trust. All right. All right, moving on here. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. My lovely Leos. Here we go. What is it that Leo needs to know at this point in time? Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, your energy, Leo. Empowered, confident, very interesting. Okay. All right. Again, like I said, I see you guys stepping into your power, Leo. You're going to start to feel more empowered. You're going to start to feel like things are starting to go more your way. This is just the scales balancing. I feel for a lot of you guys, you've been, I want to say the past 2-3 months, you've been feeling a little bit unstable or feeling like things are up in the air, but that's no longer going to be the case. You're going to start to see a lot of alignments start to unfold for a lot of you guys. And again, like I said, stepping into your power. Right at the center, you have the Strength card, which is your energy, Leo. And this is all about, you know, being courageous and being like, I'm especially with the Devil here, feeling like courageously confident in yourself, where people are going to wonder or even desire, for some of you guys, even a little bit of envy around you, because I see you really being confident in who you are, being confident in what you're doing. This could be at work. This could be with the decisions at work. For some of you guys, you're being put in situations where you have to make decisions, quick decisions. And I feel like every time you're being put in that situation, you are truly listening to your intuition and making those decisions rather quickly, but they're banking, meaning you can bank on them because you're making the right moves and the right decisions. That is going to bring to you more accolades, more people respecting you. For some of you guys, this could be higher management or higher ups seeing and even respecting that you have potential for, you know, to make those kind of difficult decisions. Again, like I said, I see you guys being unapologetic about the decisions you're making and sticking with them. And that is like really going to kind of turn around your situation. So again, any area in your life right now where you're feeling like there's a bit of imbalance, Leo, what they're telling you is trust yourself, be confident in yourself. And whenever you have to make decisions and do not look back. Meaning, don't make a decision and then be like, oh, I should have done this instead. Don't do that. Because by you really owning those decisions, what's going to happen is that it almost feels like you're aligning yourself. It's almost like you're making those decisions because you're tapping into your higher self that is going to pay out for you. It's going to put you, again, in the spotlight of respect, of admiration, of people seeing, you know what, Leo really does have it to make those kind of difficult decisions, but they're the best decision that they're making. So again, it's going to be very beneficial for you guys. For a lot of you guys, new opportunities coming your way, especially when it comes to career and finances. I see you guys becoming much more stable when it comes to relationships and partnerships, especially if you guys are in a connection or in a relationship. I would highly encourage you guys to be mindful, as I do see that in the workplace you may be tempted, or there may be some type of temptation there that may be unfolding. For some of you guys, you're already experiencing this. And when I say mindful, is just understand that, something I learned many years ago, and I've been following that, and I've never regretted it. Never shit where you eat, Leo. And I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys, but just a reminder, because I do see temptation here for some of you guys. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is unfolding for Virgo? What is it that Virgo needs to know at this point in time? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that Virgo needs to know at this point in time? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. What is it that Virgo needs to know? Oh, what is it that Virgo needs to know at this point in time? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos. If you guys like these readings, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Let me know so that I can keep them coming for you guys. All right, here we go, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. Ooh, I'm hearing choices. I'm hearing choices. I'm hearing options for some of you guys. Let's see what this is about. Wowzers. All right, Virgo. So I see you guys, for a lot of you guys, you've been going through this journey. I feel like it's a journey that you guys have been, I want to say the past 6 months, where it's a self-discovery type of journey. So for some of you guys, it's working on yourselves. For others of you, it's taking care of your health. For others of you, it's like a massive glow up that you've experienced where it was intentionally, it wasn't about on a superficial level. It had more to do with working in yourself or to yourself or for yourself. But you're also realizing that the world is your oyster right now, Virgo. If you're not already experiencing that, you're going to be experiencing that in the next coming weeks. What they're showing me is the deeper understanding of the value or what you bring to the table. Plain and simple is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing options come in for you guys. For a lot of you guys, this is having to do romantically. A lot of opportunities coming your way. People professing, confessing. I'm hearing confessions about a friend. So for some of you guys, it could be a friend or someone that is in your social circle that will be professing emotions or feelings that they've had for you. For others of you, it's finding out that, you know, a certain individual has been trying to get your attention, but this time around, they're actually making it very straightforward. Or making it known that they are interested in you. But what I'm seeing here in overall is your love life is about to change, Virgo. Your love life is about to take a major upswing where you're realizing, again, one of the things that I heard immediately is realizing what you bring to the table. So for a lot of you guys, if in the past you've experienced that you overdo or that you self-sacrifice in relationships to make them work or whatever the situation is, you're going to start to feel like the universe is pushing you to end certain connections where it's not reciprocated. And in you doing this, whether you're ready or not to do this, the universe is going to push you into that direction because it's going to show you really truly on a deeper level how much you actually do or how much you actually sacrifice or how much you're actually worthy. Okay. And what's going to happen is that you start to have this revelation about yourself. So what I'm hearing is, again, it's almost like you're making it about you, Virgo, or you're being forced to make it about you. But in this process, you're realizing, you know what? All this time I've been watering myself down, or all this time I've been settling when I should have aimed so much fucking higher. And the reason for this is because the universe is bringing to you people, situations, and circumstances that truly make you feel appreciated, that truly make you feel seen, that truly make you feel like you're actually being shown the love that you've actually given out to those that were not worthy or that are deemed not worthy of you. So again, in this process, what's happening is that not only is the universe kind of loving on you right now, Virgo, but you're also realizing, you know what? I am the shit. You know what? I am worthy of this. You know what? I am worthy of this type of treatment, or I am worthy of this type of effort. And it's like, you're not looking back anymore. So for those of you guys that were holding on to situations or people from the past, or holding on to things that you're kind of making them, you're kind of forcing them, the universe is showing, or I should say, the universe is bringing to you circumstances and people that make you feel seen without you wanting to be seen. It's I don't know, what I'm getting is almost like this reciprocation of energy of all the love and effort that you've put in other partnerships or connections or relationships that you weren't appreciated. You're starting to be appreciated, and not just by one person. You're being appreciated. It's almost like you're feeling the love that the universe is giving to you, Virgo. And in doing this, it's helping your confidence. And in helping your confidence, it's rebuilding your self-belief in yourself. And for some of you guys, it's taking it to the next level when it comes to career and finances. Why? Because you know that you're worthy. You know that you deserve that type of accolades or that type of respect or that type of bonuses for some of you guys. I'm hearing like what you've been earning is finally coming, and it's being given to you tenfold. Okay, so again, I feel that this has a lot to do with your view on yourself, or how you viewed yourself all this time is definitely going to drastically change, because it's almost like the universe is showing or reflecting to you the love that you've put out. All right, my loves, beautiful, beautiful energy here, Virgo. All right, last but not least, let's see what's going on with Libras. What is it that Libra needs to know at this point in time? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that they need to know at this point in time? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what is unfolding for you, Libras, out there. What is it that you need to know at this point in time? All right, Libra, let's see what's going on with you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you guys can get notified of the most recent videos going up. Bottom of the deck, we have, oh wow, 7 of Cups. All right, Libra, I see you making a decision about something. Let's see. What is this decision? All right, so what I'm seeing here, Libra, is for a lot of you guys, I feel like you've been experiencing feeling a little bit all over the place. For some of you guys, it's almost like you're having to deal with multiple things, or certain things in your life are kind of like really forcing your attention, and it feels a little bit overwhelming. Now, there is a situation that I see here that for some of you guys, there's an ending or some type of conclusion that recently could have happened, where you're kind of being forced to revisit that situation. But the reason for this is giving you the opportunity to actually heal from this, Libra. So for a lot of you guys, if we're talking about exes or people from the past that are coming back around, I would highly encourage you not to run away with fantasy, or not to think that something may actually come from that, because it's almost like, yes, you're being given a second chance, but it has more to do with healing from that and being able to release yourself from that energy, so that you're no longer carrying that person's energy into your next relationship. So for some of you guys, there's people from the past that are coming back around. Again, I would not bank on that. What they're telling you is they're giving you the opportunity. A lot of people don't get this. You're getting the opportunity to actually bring closure to that situation. For some of you guys, it's healing through that closure, where you could have felt like maybe this person wasn't necessarily very kind to you, or maybe this person really didn't appreciate you, and they're coming back around. When that happens, I really want you to take it, Libra, as the universe letting you know the amazing type of person that you are, which is why this person came back around. But it doesn't mean that the universe wants you to embrace this as a new beginning. They want to give you the closure. They want to give you your power back, because by us being able to bring closure to a situation or a person, and no longer staying with that, that doubt, the fear of like, did I ever do enough, or whatever the situation may be, you're kind of being given the opportunity to bring an end to that, but to also know, as kind of like a mirror of reflection, of the reason why they're reaching out or the reason why they're coming back was because you were good to them, Libra. And that should make you feel good about yourself, and know that that's just validation from the universe letting you know that they didn't deserve you. So again, do not run away in hopefulness or fantasy. If anything, take it as, a solid that the universe is giving to you, because it's giving you the ultimate opportunity to bring closure to something that still at this very point in time has a lot of control over you. Whether this is an ex, whether that's people from the past that have taken you for granted or have taken advantage of you, they don't want you to dwell on that. And for a lot of you guys, I do see a lot of healing happening. For some of you guys, it could be dealing with a person from the past that maybe is going through some type of difficulty, whether it's financial difficulty or health difficulties. Again, I don't want you to allow them to take advantage of your heart or your love that you had for them. But I do want you to take that as the universe letting you know you were good to them and you did what you had to do and you were there for them. And now that things are not going their way, do not feel responsible or do not feel like you have to save them. If anything, take it as the universe letting you know, just the validation that you did right by this person. But you have to do right by you now, by being okay to walk away and no longer sacrifice yourself for this person. All right, my loves? All right, I want to wish all of you guys the very best. I hope that you guys have a happy Hallows Eve. Wishing every one of you guys blessings, and we will see each other soon. Till then, bye.